The most underrated shotguns of all time. Asgard Defense M127 Kger. You may have never even heard of Asgard Defense, much less the M127 Kger, and that's the point. This is a semi-automatic tube-fed shotgun designed to emphasize modularity. From the outset, Asgard Defense wanted to make it more like an AR-15 than a conventional shotgun. It has an AR-style buffer tube with a captured recoil system that works with standard buffers. This translates to less recoil, which is certainly a good thing. Asgard Defense has this novel idea of making the charging handle more ergonomic by placing it on the left side of the gun. Why so few semi-auto shotguns do this is beyond me. Across the top is a massive monolithic optic rail, and the handguard offers a quad rail. The M127 Kger combines the ergonomics of a standard shotgun with those of an AR-15 to create a capable, low-recoiling shotgun that features plenty of original ideas. It's a purely tactical shotgun and carries a high price, but it's criminal how ignored this shotgun is. SRM Arms M1216. The SRM Arms M1216 works to address a few issues with shotguns, namely capacity. The name indicates the gun's capacity of 16 rounds in a detachable rotating tubular magazine. Detachable box magazines on shotguns can be tricky because leaving shells in a box magazine too long can cause them to deform. That isn't an issue with this tube design. The SRM 1216 has been rocking and rolling since 2011, predating the IWI TS12. Aside from the detachable magazine, the gun is semi-automatic, readily accepts accessories, and uses a quasi-bullpup action to keep the length short and sweet, if at the expense of trigger feel. You can configure the weapon for right or left-handed use, or order the gun in the configuration you want from the factory. Mine has been nothing but reliable and capable. The SRM 1216 even uses a roller-delayed system like an MP5, which reduces the amount of cleaning you have to do. It's a bizarre set of features that come together to make one of the most capable combat shotguns on the planet. This gun deserves much more attention than it gets for its modern take on the combat shotgun. Winchester SX3 Waterfoul. More great features make a more versatile shotgun. Take to the field with this 12-gauge. Winchester SX3 Waterfoul Sporting Hunter 3.5-inch semi-automatic shotgun. Ideal for waterfowl hunting, the synthetic stock boasts a carbon fiber look finish with textured gripping surfaces to provide a sure hold. The 28-inch vent rib barrel with TrueGlow fiber optic front sight and white mid-bead sight offers a precise view for enhanced accuracy. The non-glare permacoat gray finish will keep you concealed. It sports an ambidextrous crossbolt safety and Winchester signature choke tubes for consistent patterns with lethal efficiency. The .742-inch backboard technology creates optimum shot patterns that are dense and even. Hard chrome chamber and bore are highly resistant to wear and corrosion. Quadravent ports vent excess gases for cleaner operation, while the active valve gas system cycles a wide variety of loads. Inflex recoil pad works to reduce felt recoil. Dropout trigger group allows for simple cleaning. Features oversized red Briley cocking handle, bolt release button, and magazine cap. Includes 3 Winchester signature full, improved cylinder, and modified choke tubes. Remington 1100. The Remington 1100 is an older, gas-operated semi-automatic shotgun. Even though the design is a bit outdated, it's still in use today and there are tons of used ones out there. Produced since 1963, the 1100 is well known for helping to reduce recoil due to its gas-operated action, and for its reliability most of the time. If you need parts for your Remington 1100, check out Brownells. Experiences vary on reliability. The 1100 relies on a rubber O-ring at the front of the gas system, and that O-ring can break down with age, use, and abuse. Some people find their 1100s run like a top and use their O-rings for decades, whereas others have issues unless they keep their O-rings in great shape. The Remington model 1010 uses the same crossbolt safety as the 870 and a small side-charging handle. Loading shells is somewhat slowed because of a little silver tab that unlocks the loading gate. Brownells sells an easy loader that replaces the little silver tab with a big ramp that's a lot easier to hit. The advantage to having the bolt hold open on that last shot is that you could potentially throw a shell directly into the side port, hit the release, and have a hot round in the chamber really quickly. Fabarm XLR5. With the combining of Cesar Guerini and Fabarm, the result is Italy's second-largest shotgun manufacturer, which now rivals the in-house design and manufacturing capabilities of any shotgun manufacturer in the world. The barrel design of the XLR5 is the Fabarm Tri-Bore HP, also introduced in 2005, improved from the original 2003 design. The Tri-Bore system was designed to handle lead and steel shot shells with equal aplomb, using the inner HP parabolic choke system that allows for substantially tighter constrictions than the CIP standard for conventional barrels and commensurately tighter patterns. What the hyperbolic choke appears to be is a continuous taper choke with a larger diameter, flared section at the muzzle. More marketing hyperbole than hyperbolic, there is no doubt about their excellent performance. The idea of the tri-bore barrel is that the area after the forcing cone begins at an overboard 740-inch diameter and tapers to 725-inch at the choke area. An overboard area to reduce friction and recoil, diameter 18.80 millimeters. A long conical area, 205 millimeters, that reduces the bore diameter and which increases the pellet speed. New and revolutionary choke tubes with hyperbolic profile. I'll include the normal laundry list of specifications, but most of them are variable. The weight is adjustable, the cast is adjustable, the comb is adjustable, the distance from the pistol grip to the trigger is adjustable, which means the length of pull is also adjustable. The supplied recoil pad is 22 millimeters thick, but 3 optional pads are listed, starting at 12 millimeters thick. Remington Versa Max. The Remington Versa Max is gas-operated, which means that it bleeds a bit of the high-pressure gas just behind the shot, cupped down through some ports in the barrel into a piston system that drives the action. Technically, the Versa Max uses 2 small pistons just below the magazine tube. How the gas gets to those pistons is the interesting part. Remington designed the Versa Max gas ports so that once fired, shotgun shells regulate gas based on shell length. This system makes for an extremely versatile shotgun that is equally at home, busting up clays, shooting geese, or even shooting a stage of 3-gun, though it is a bit heavy. Emptying live rounds from the magazine still requires you to cycle the action or snake a finger around and depress that damn spring-loaded clip inside the receiver, just like an 870. Crib some notes off the competition. The Sportsman line of Remington firearms is their value-priced line. The downsides to the Versa Max for 3-gun are lack of availability of shorter barrels, need to use more expensive thin wall chokes if you cut the barrel down, somewhat heavier. The bigger forend, covering the gas pistons, can get in the way a bit when quad loading. Soft shooting, versatile with shell selection, inexpensive, and reliable. The Remington Versa Max makes for a compelling case as a duck goose gun as well as a 3-gun competition shotgun. It may be a bit heavy and the forend may be a bit bulkier than other shotguns out there, but shotguns where those are better cost quite a bit more. So if you're looking for a reliable semi-auto shotgun that takes anything you feed it, check out the Remington Versa Max. Drop a comment below if you think we missed any or if you've got a favorite underrated piece in your collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more gun talk and reviews. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your aim true. Keep your aim